Land Rover owners average $1,258 a year in repairs, and J.D. Power just clocked the brand at 270 problems per 100 vehicles. So when we say 7 specific Land Rover models are worth owning after warranty, you have every right to doubt it. Stick around for the one that now outranks Mercedes and BMW. In the 7th place, the 2008 Land Rover LR3 with the 4.4-liter V8 is the ultimate mechanical plot twist. Starting with a brand that averages $1,258 in annual repairs makes this choice seem outright reckless. But while the market dismisses this era as a complex money pit, specialists know the 2008 model year is a durable outlier. Built during Ford's ownership, this truck features a stout Jaguar-derived AJ-V8 and a legendary ZF 6-speed transmission. Owners routinely report original powertrain surpassing 250,000 miles with basic scheduled maintenance. Because of Ford-era parts sharing, sourcing replacements through independent shops is easy and cheap, completely unlike the notoriously fragile 5-liter V8 in the later LR4, which actually rates a full point lower on reliability indexes. You can find rough project examples for under $1,000, but there is a major catch. Treat a specialist pre-purchase inspection as absolutely mandatory. If the air suspension or cooling system is neglected, your cheap off-road bargain instantly turns into a financial disaster. In the 6th place, the 2020 and newer Range Rover Evoque serves as the safest entry point for first-time buyers, while Land Rover's brand average sits at a troubling 274 problems per 100 vehicles, well worse than the industry average of 204. The modern Evoque quietly beats the curve. RepairPal awards this compact model a 3 out of 5 rating, the strongest reliability signal in the current lineup. Its smaller platform simplifies the packaging, preventing electronic systems from conflicting with one another. Compare this to its close sibling, the Discovery Sport, which suffers from a first-year fault rate exceeding 40%. The Evoque avoids those launch year headaches, appearing on dependability indexes instead of recall lists. The obvious trade-off is a loss of sheer road presence compared to a full-size Range Rover, but informed buyers trade that flash for a rational, dependable daily driver with excellent resale value. Just stick to 2020 or newer models with a documented service history. In the 5th place, the 2020 Range Rover Velar represents a major turning point where software maturity finally caught up to design. Earlier models of this mid-size SUV were plagued by buggy infotainment setups, but 2020 is the definitive line in the sand. This is the year Land Rover deployed over-the-air updates that largely cured the notorious dual-screen freezes and backup camera dropouts. J.D. Power reflects this shift, awarding the 2020 model a respectable 74 out of 100 for quality and reliability, alongside a strong 84 for resale value. Sitting between the entry-level Evoque and the larger Sport, the Velar signals refined taste rather than rugged toughness. The catch here is strictly year-specific. Pre-2020 examples are loaded with digital baggage you want to avoid. While used prices for early models look tempting, smart buyers skip those cheap head-scratching early builds and target the patched 2020 model to get a reliable, gorgeous daily driver that looks twice its actual price. In the 4th place, the 2017 to 2020 Land Rover Discovery 5 TD6 is the first heavy-duty family and towing rig on our list. While the lower ranks focused on daily commuting, this machine is built for authentic utility rather than parking lot status. Owner forums document rock-solid performance well past 85,000 miles. Backed by the legendary ZF 8-speed automatic transmission that specialists regard as one of the toughest gearboxes ever put in a modern utility vehicle, it offers genuine 3-row capability and serious pulling power without the constant drama associated with older air suspension setups. However, buying one requires strict filtering. You must skip the fragile 4-cylinder Ingenium diesel entirely in favor of the 6-cylinder TD6 power plant. Make sure to target 2018 and newer model years to avoid the launch year electrical glitches that plagued the 2017 builds. Verify the engine code and service history first, and you get a long-distance family hauler that outworks and outlasts comparable 3-row options from Munich or Stuttgart. In the 3rd place, the 2020 and newer Land Rover Defender is the vehicle that single-handedly redefined modern rugged luxury. For years, buyers wanted authentic adventure status without inheriting the fragile mechanical baggage of a legacy discovery. The Defender delivered exactly that, riding on an incredibly stiff aluminum platform engineered to take real physical abuse. To understand why this is a massive reputational turning point, look at the What Car dependability data. Even though the brand overall languished near the bottom at 26th out of 30 manufacturers, Land Rover still scored a solid 90.4% overall reliability rating. That strong score is largely due to this specific model dragging the brand average upward. This was a high-stakes launch JLR had to get right, proving they can build a durable machine when their survival depends on it. To ensure long-term simplicity, skip the heavy, overcomplicated plug-in hybrids. Stick instead to the mild hybrid petrol or straight 6 diesel powertrains, which offer the dependable utility needed to easily outlast comparable fragile utility options from Munich or Stuttgart. In the second place, the 2018 to 2020 Range Rover Sport with the supercharged V6 or V8 represents a razor-sharp sweet spot in his market discipline. While the overall model average suffers from a reputation dragged down by the fragile 4-cylinder ingenium and complex diesel engines, J.D. Power and NHTSA data support this specific supercharged petrol window as surprisingly robust. You must actively avoid the high-risk variant. The notorious 2019 through 2023 oil leak recalls and plug-in hybrid coolant system failures simply do not apply to these supercharged petrol engines. This is how you secure genuine flagship performance and presence without paying full Range Rover money, but it is not a buy any version recommendation. The engine code determines whether you are buying a dependable luxury cruiser or a financial nightmare. Keep in mind, the air suspension must be treated as a predictable wear item. Expect annual maintenance costs to easily exceed $1,000 and budget up to $4,000 if the entire air system requires a complete overhaul. Choose the right powertrain though, and you get a fast, durable SUV that easily outruns German rivals on the road and in long-term longevity. And finally, in first place, the 2023 and newer Range Rover delivers the ultimate reality check to German luxury buyers. For decades, driving the brand's flagship meant accepting beautiful styling paired with mechanical misery. But the newest generation shifts the entire conversation with actual data. J.D. Power awards this modern icon a highly respectable dependability score of 80 out of 100. Even better, the 2025 rankings place it second among all large luxury SUVs, outperforming both the Mercedes-Benz GLS and the BMW X7. It turns out JLR's massive investment in its new modular platform actually backed up the premium badge with genuine engineering upgrades, helping to erase the long reliability stigma of previous generations. This isn't just about flash. The engineering is finally supporting the image of the vehicle. The caveat here, however, is still cold, hard cash. Even with drastically improved mechanical quality, 5-year running costs still easily dwarf those of a Lexus LX. This remains an ultra-premium British machine, meaning routine maintenance requires a serious budget. But if you want authentic luxury presence without the constant diagnostic headaches of its German rivals, this new flagship finally proves itself worthy of the crown. Across these 7 models, a clear truth emerges. Surgical specification beats brand reputation. While German rivals over-engineer themselves into post-warranty nightmares, these specific Land Rovers prove that drivetrain maturity wins. The gamble is not the badge, it's doing your homework. Which model surprised you? Let us know below.